Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and thanks for joining me for a new playthrough video. Today I'm going to be playing Shadows of Brimstone. I am playing mission number 4 called Search Party. There are no special rules for this mission, it says. However, I am rescuing a missing person. I'm supposed to roll a d6 to determine who it is. A 5 is the local dock. So if I find the local dock, I get a $100 reward, and my heroes gain +1 health. That's nice. All right. Now, on their last visit to town, a few things. They got resupplied with bandages and dynamite. Also, I bought at the, I guess at the church, I got both of them Armor 5+ for this adventure. And what that means is, if they take a physical hit, not a sanity, but a health hit, for each hit, I get to roll a d6. On a 5 or higher, it blocks that point. So that's gonna come in very, very handy. So for this mission, what I'm doing is I'm looking for the dock. He's in the caves somewhere, and I'm supposed to locate 3 clues. When I find that final 3rd clue, I have found the dock, and he may or may not be dead. But as long as I bring him back, I'll get the reward. It says if the missing words, they also. Oh no, I do have to bring him back for that reward. Sorry, to get the +1 health. So apparently, the longer it takes you to find the dock, the more likely it is he will have died. Because it says. So what happens is when the dungeon track. Let's see, the hero says if the hero posse marker, this right here, ends in the first stage, you roll 1 die. If it's in the middle, you roll 2, and if it's on this one, you roll 3. If any of the dice roll a 1, the character's dead, or the one you're rescuing is dead. So we will do our best to try to rescue the dock. My heroes are starting in their normal positions right here. First thing I have to do is hold back the darkness. I need to roll a 7 or higher. I rolled a 3, so I did not, so this automatically moves down 1. All right, now, a few other things. The Marshal is now initiative 6. He got a bonus on that. And the Gunslinger got a bonus to his sanity. He is now at 18 sanity, so he can lose a lot of sanity. I wish that would have been health, but it wasn't. All right, let's see how far the Gunslinger will move. 1, but he gets a grit. I will take that grit, and he can use as many of those as he can get. And let me roll for the Marshal. Sorry, I got to get situated here. I got everything. I need to get a longer extension cord, so I'm not so tucked in here. The Marshal will roll, or Gunslinger, Marshal will roll 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neither one of them made it to the end of the room, so on their turn, that's the end of the turn. They can choose to scavenge, so the Gunslinger will scavenge. And he did find something. So I have to place a scavenge token here. And he gets, on the scavenge deck here. My Gunslinger is really lucky in terms of finding stuff. The poor Marshal just always seems to get the raw end of the deal. He gets a hideous discovery. He gets 10 XP. Poking around, you see something that chills you to the bone. You quickly return to the group. Take 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity each. Okay, well, but he got 10 XP. Hey, that was worth it. Not really. All right, 3 horror hits. He saves on a 4+, so he will roll 3d6 and saves on a 4+. He saved on 2 of them. So he takes 2 sanity points of damage. 1, 2. All right. Well, that's okay. All right. It is now Hold Back the Darkness. That is a 7, so I did. The Gunslinger will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't scavenge in this room any longer. The Marshal will move 2. He will go 1, and he will reveal the next room. So I'm going to go to the map deck here. And he draws a corner. All right. So on a 1 to 3, it's one direction. Far, it's this direction. So it's going to go up. So it goes like this. And he will move into the room. There is no exploration token in a corner, it says. All right, so this goes away. That is the end of their turn. He can't scavenge because he revealed a room on his turn. So now it's hold back the darkness. An 8 will do it. The Gunslinger will move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll reveal the next room. The Marshal, well, let's go ahead and do that. So get the thing out here. All right, he reveals a rail tunnel. All right, let's find that. That didn't sound good. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's it. All right. This one will attach here. So it goes like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off to make room. And pull this down just a hair. He is on the corner right here. So what we do now is we have to put an exploration token. So let me make sure they're all here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, there are 12 tokens. So put them face down, shuffle them up really well, and put one in the room. It is now time for the Marshal to move. He moves 6. 1, 2, 3. He's just going to move up to side by side with the Gunslinger, and he will stop. It is the end of his turn. He cannot scavenge in here while there's an Explore token, so we go ahead and reveal it. It is a clue, and it's 2 encounter cards. So I'm going to keep the clue, and we go to encounter cards, which are these right here. 2 of these, and that will be 1 room explorer, or 1 clue found. All right, so 1, 2. Let's see what they are. These are usually things that involve skill checks, I think. Explosives and Shaft of Light. All right, let's do the explosives. This room is filled with dynamite. Okay, any hero ending their move on this map tile may search for usable explosives. Make a scavenge roll. For every roll of 5 or 6, you may take a dynamite token. For each roll of 1, every model on the map takes D6 wounds as an explosive goes off. That's a pretty good odd, right? So that stays in play in this room. I may do that. Shafts of Light. The ceiling here is broken in places with shafts of light spilling down. Spirit 5. Every hero must make this. If successful, for each 5+ rolled, you may recover a grit or cancel a darkness card on the roll of 4, 5, or 6, or a growing dread card on the roll of 5 or 6. I don't have any darkness or growing dread cards. If no hero passes this test, the overwhelming sense of dread is palpable. Draw a growing dread card. So even though I don't have darkness or growing dread, I still need to make the roll. So Spirit for the Marshal is 2, and the Gunslinger is also 2. So 2 for the Gunslinger. I need a 5 or higher. I didn't get it. For the Gunslinger, 5 or higher. I didn't get it. You know what? I'm going to burn a grit because I really don't want that growing dread card. I will burn a grit and roll for the Gunslinger again, and I didn't get it. So I do get a growing dread card. So you just shuffle these up, and you set them aside. You don't look at them until you get to the final encounter. So I'm going to take that one and set it over here. Just put it in there, and that will remain. All right. So I got the 2 encounter cards, and I got the exclamation. They can search for dynamite. Dynamite's always good, but I don't like that wound thing. So let's go. At this point, it is now hold back the darkness. I need a 7 or higher. I rolled an 8. I did. Gunslinger will move 3. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, and he will scavenge in the room. And he does get a scavenge. So, like I said, he's very lucky about these things. Oh, the Hideous Discovery is supposed to go back in here. And each one of them is going to get 5 XP for unlocking a room or a quarter. So Emerging darkness. So hold on, let me write this down. So the Marshal got 5 XP for finding a room, and the Gunslinger did this one, so he gets 5 XP for that. All right. Now, for Emerging Darkness, which is the scavenge he just did. 10 XP, draw a darkness card. There you go. All right. Well, the encounter deck that's got a discard pile. And the darkness card, draw a darkness card. This scavenge card goes back in, and I draw a darkness card. I don't like the darkness cards. They are very, very dangerous. They usually apply something to the entire game. Like this one. Remains in play. All void enemies are now +1 combat. All right. Keep that there. All right. Not good. Shoot. All right, so he scavenged, and that's indicated by that token. The Marshal will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He cannot scavenge, can't do anything else, so now it is hold back the darkness. You know what? They could search for dynamite. Any hero ending their move on this tile may search for a usable thing. Make a scavenge roll. Okay, scavenge roll. For every roll of 5, I think for a scavenge you just roll the dice. Yeah. So a 5 or 6. So the Marshal 5 or 6. Ooh, got a dynamite. Nice. Do I want to push my luck and have the Gunslinger do it? Do I want to push my luck? Yeah, I'm going to push my luck. I'm going to let him look for it. Come on. 2. Roll of 2 does nothing, so he can't. For any hero may search, if during a fight this counts, make a scavenge roll for every roll of 5 or 6, make it of 1 every round. Okay, so I don't know if he's going to do that again next turn. All right, let's see. Now it is, I did hold back the darkness, so, no, did I? Did I? No, I didn't. I did the scavenge of the dynamite. So hold back the darkness, 7 or higher. 4 does not do it. This moves down to the red, which means I have to draw a darkness card. I need more darkness cards. All void enemies are +1 combat. So guess what? Now they're +2 combat. Great. All right. The Gunslinger will move 6. 1, 2. He will reveal a room. Let's see what he finds. He finds the mining room. Okay. The mining room. Let's see. It's a 4-1 with a thing going through it. It's that one. All right. And the entrance is here, so it goes right like that. Oh, and I forgot, when he found this room, there was only one door, so that means this one is cut off. Okay, so he's revealed it, so I shuffle these up. I revealed one accidentally. Let me shuffle them again. All right, let's do this one. All right, the Marshal will move 1. He gets a grit. All right, and he moves up 1. This is revealed. It is another clue, and there is a gateway room, but I believe in the basic game I can treat the gateways as standard doors. So I'm going to do that. So there's only one door in this room, and it is, which one is it? 2. It's this one. So the rest of these are blocked off. Like that. And in just a moment, they'll have to go this way after I resolve this encounter. All right, so I get a second clue. That's good. And the encounter card is Trader's Blood. You've been sold out. Everybody must make a spirit 6+. If successful, gain 40 for each 6+ rolled. For each hero that does not pass, draw a darkness card. If no heroes pass, you get an ambush attack. Great. Okay. Wow. So spirit is 2 for both of them. I don't think I have anything that's given me higher spirit. I have not. Okay, so let's do the marshal. He needs a 6 or higher. He got a 6, so that's good. And the gunslinger, 6 or higher. He got a 6 as well, so I'll take that. All right, they each get 40 XP. All right, perfect. And who revealed this room? I think it was I can't remember who revealed this room. I think it was the gunslinger. Or maybe it was the marshal. I don't remember. It was the gunslinger. Yeah, I'll just move them up. I'm pretty sure it was the gunslinger. All right, so now that I have revealed the room, and there was one thing and one. All right, so I did that. All right, so I survived the encounter there. They need to move this way. Hold back the darkness. 6 does not do it. This moves there. All right, and the gunslinger will move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will reveal the next room. Alright, and he reveals a cross passage with no exploration token. Alright, so I'm going to take this one and this one off so I can make some room here. And across the cross room. Alright, let me get that real quick. This goes away. I'm not going to worry about the explosives anymore. The cross room, cross passage is this one, and like that. So it's this one. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. There's 4 ways. All right. So here, and there is no exploration token for this, which is a bummer. But it does have 3 potential ways to go, which is great. All right. So the marshal will move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No exploration token, and I don't think you can scavenge in a corridor, and I don't think any of them scavenged in here, so I'm going to scavenge 1 in here and 1 in here. Well, he already looked, so he can't. So the gunslinger will scavenge, and he got nothing. So now it is hold back the darkness. And I rolled a 6, so I did not. I get another darkness card. It remains in play. Suffocating Mist. Each hero takes 3 hits. Also, place this card on a random hero map tile. Any hero ending their move on this tile takes 2 hits. Well, I'm going to put it back here. Well, it says random. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. It's going to go here. Each hero takes 3 hits. All right, so they take 3 hits. They get to first roll a defense roll. Then they get to do their armor roll. So the health for the marshal, he saves on 3. So I'm rolling 3 dice for 3 hits, and he saves on 3 or higher. Save, save, and fail. But for the fail, he gets to roll another armor. 5 or higher, he will save. He does not. So he takes each hero takes 3 hits. Okay, so it's just a hit. All right, so a piece of damage. He takes the damage. All right, and then the gunslinger also takes 3 hits. He saves on a 5 or higher. Man, he sucks. 5 or higher. He saves 1, so these 2, he's got his armor 5+. He saves on 1, so he also takes a point of damage. All right. They won't be going back through there anytime soon. All right. Did I do hold back the darkness? I did, and that's when I drew that stupid darkness card. So they will move. Gunslinger will move 1, and he will get a grit. And the marshal, you know what? He's going to scavenge in this room again. Well, it's the end of his turn, so he can do that. Nothing. And the marshal moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go this way. And he reveals a room. So let's see what he reveals. He reveals the boiler room. Pipes. Okay. And it's this one. So this goes here. And I'm going to take this one off. Not retreating. No retreating. So this will move back. This was... Oh, you know what? I haven't been doing this. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. It's getting harder and harder to find this guy, or the doc. It's alive. All right, so he moves there and reveals a room, and I got to draw an exploration token. So shuffle these up. And I'm going to draw this one right here. And that is the end of the turn, so it is revealed. And I got the third token, or the third clue. So I found the dock, and I'm supposed to use one of these, like, one of these not dead, but one of these tokens to represent a person. Let's see if I can find one. Didn't say the dock was a man or woman, so I'll put this woman right here in the center. Okay, so the rules state I found her, but first I got to also do the it's 2 doors and attack, but it says you ignore all the writing and all the doors. There's all dead ends. So this is all dead ends. So nothing there, and I don't think I have any more dead end. I have one more. Doesn't matter. Can't go anywhere. But it kind of matters because it will matter where you put the creatures that show up. All right. So I have found the dock. When the third clue is discovered, the heroes have found the location of the person they were looking for. Ignore any attacks or encounters on the final token. Ignore any doors or icons. Reveal all Growing Dread cards in the stack as normal, and then the heroes must face an epic threat. Now, for a 1 to 2 hero thing, it says you reduce the epic to a high. So, but first we gotta reveal the Growing Dread card, which I do have one of those. And remember, the Power of the Void says all Void enemies are now +2 combat. So let's reveal the Growing Dread card. Powerful Dread. Every hero must make a single willpower save. For each failed save, move the darkness 2 steps forward on the track. Okay. All right. So, wow. All right, so a willpower. Willpower is, on the marshal, is a 4+. So he just rolls. Does he have anything that would help with that? No. He got a 6. So he didn't. So it for each failed save. All right. So the gunslinger needs to roll a 4 or higher, and he failed it. I'm going to use a grit and re-roll that. Got it. Okay. Nope. Did he? Yeah, he saves on a 4 or higher. So, all right. I needed that because if I had moved this 2 forward, I would have got another Growing Dread, and I don't need that. All right. They have revealed it. Now it is the fight, and the fight is once all enemy. Okay. Reveal all Growing Dread. Heroes must face an epic threat guarding the. Okay. Place a KO'd marker in any space of the final objective room to represent the body. It is only for thematic purposes. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. You can walk over that space. I'm supposed to shuffle the high deck, these high cards, and get my final showdown. And it is 3 Night Terrors. 3 of these bad boys. Okay. I've got, and you place them farthest away, so it goes 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. All right, it is the end of the round. I have to do a. That was when I revealed that. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was it. Okay. End of the turn, I have to do hold back the darkness. So I need a 7 or higher. I rolled a 9, so I did. That's good. It is my turn. The Gunslinger can move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's right next to his buddy. He is going to throw a dynamite, and he can throw it 3 plus his strength, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to put it right smack in the middle there. And he needs to roll a 3 or higher to hit that spot. And I'm going to re-roll that. And he got it. All right. Then all the damage of the dynamite goes through their defense. Let's see. You just roll a d6 for the dynamite. Yep. So let's roll a d6. Come on. I could use a 6 right now. Come on. I'll take 5. So they have, let me get their sheet out here. Night Terrors. Night Terrors. Okay. They have initiative 3, so they'll definitely go last. A hero starting their activation on the same map tile, which they are on, takes 2 horror hits. So each one of them is going to take 2 horror hits. So let's go ahead and save for that. Each hero starting their activation on the same map tile. Really? Is that like every turn? A hero starting their activation on the same map tile takes 2 horror hits. Wow. Okay. The Marshal saves on a 4+, and he failed both, so he takes 2 horror hits. Ugh. 1, 2. And the Gunslinger also has to make 2 horror hits. He saves on a 4+. He saved 1, he failed 1, so he takes another horror. All right. All right, so they made their horror hits. So dynamite was thrown. Let's see how much I did the dynamite. They're 5 damage. Their health is 12. So 5, 12. They each have 7 health left. So I'm just going to mark that as 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. And 5, 6, 7. All right. Nice use of dynamite. Well, guess what? The Marshal's got his, too. The Marshal will roll to move because he might get a 1 and get a grit. And he does. He can use those grits for rerolls. Grit. Okay. He's got 3 grit. His max is 4 grit. He will throw his dynamite right. He's got 2. He's going to also throw it here. He's got the same strength, so he can aim it there. He hits on a 4 or higher. Yeah. 4 or higher. Come on. 4 or higher. He got it. So he places the dynamite. All this damage will go through their defense. Come on. 6. 6, 6, 6. Yes! All right. So they each have 1. They were at 7. Now they each have 1 health left. Woohoo! All right. That is all they can do. Now, unfortunately, it is now their turn, and they can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll move up right behind him. All right, so here's how this works. They each roll 4 combat dice, and they hit on 5s or higher. So there's 1 attacking the Gunslinger and 1 attacking the Marshal. So the 1 attacking the Marshal, hit, hit, hit. 3 hits. He saves on 3 or higher. And he saved on 2, and he failed on 1, but he has armor 5+. Let's see if he can save on that. He does not. And the damage is 4. So he just took 4 damage, just like that. So I'll take this one off and put a 5 there. He's going to go ahead and use his bandages. He's going to burn those bandages. And he gets to save. Bandages are, I think, a D6. Let me double check that. Bandages. D6. So roll your D6. 5. He has 5, so he's back to full health. I needed that. Now, the one will attack the Gunslinger. That's a hit, and a miss. 2 misses and 2 hits. The Gunslinger saves on a 5 or higher, and he saved on both of them, so he's good to go. All right, they each have 1 health left. However, According to the rules, I have to, a hero starting their activation on the same map, take 2 horror hits. So they're going to have to do the horror again. So Marshall saves on a 4 or higher. He saves 1. He takes another point of horror. And the Gunslinger saves on 4 or higher also and failed on both. So he takes 2 horror. Luckily, he has like 18 sanity, so he's good to go. All right, hold back the darkness. 7 or higher. What did I just do? Yeah, that was the... This is when I'm at... Okay, so I did save on the thing. Now they do the activation. They made it. So the Gunslinger will shoot. He shoots twice. 2 shots. He hits on a 3 or higher. He hit and he hit. So he's aiming at the one in front of him. So the first damage is 6 minus the 3 defense is 3. He only has 1 health, so he is dead. His second shot hit, and I think you can apply the damage to another one. I think you can, but you know what? I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and take the Marshall's shot. He gets 1 shot with a D8. He crits on a 6, 7, or 8. You know what? Yeah, he crits on a... Where's his shotgun? Oh, come on. I don't have his shotgun card. Oh, it's underneath his saddlebag. His shotgun crits on a 6, 7, or 8. Yes. So come on, 6, 7, or 8. 3. A 3 does not hit. He will use a grit. And he rolls a 6, which is a crit. It doesn't matter how much damage, because one damage will do it. He kills 1, and that is the end of his... Oh, no, he killed a creature. He has a special ability that says, once per he has the double shot. Once per turn, when you kill an enemy with a shotgun, you get +1 shot. So he's going to shoot at this one, and he misses, but I'm going to burn a grit. And I got the 6, and 1 point's enough to kill this one. So I successfully killed the baddies. I'm going to get a loot card for each one of them. However, I need to see about the dock. Now, the holding back the darkness was in the 1 track. Or, I'm sorry, I didn't explore. My track is still in the 1. So I roll a d6, and if I roll a 1, the dock dies. I rolled a 6. So the dock says, thank you, thank you. All right, so I rescued the dock. I get a loot card for each one of these guys. And I'm going to get 50 XP plus $100, and each of my heroes is going to gain 1 health for rescuing the dock. Nice. I didn't get any dark crystals this turn either. All right, the Marshal gets coins. Plus, he killed 2 of the Night Terrors. He did damage on... He did damage to all they each threw dynamite, which did damage. So they each get 10, 20, 30 for that first hit. No, not 30. Sorry, it's 10 plus 5 for each hit on it. So yeah, so they did it on 3 of them. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, that's 30 XP. 30 XP. Then the Gunslinger killed 1, which gives him a +5. He did another shot on 1, and then the Marshal killed 2, so he gets +10 XP. So that does that. The Marshal gets 30 XP for the coins, and he gets $25. And then the Gunslinger is gonna get... Draw a gear card and 20 XP. All right, 20 XP and a gear card. He always gets the gear cards. I guess he could give them to the Marshal if he wanted, but he's got gloves, a worn eye patch, a void sword. He's got all kinds of stuff. All right, what did he get? He got bandages. Woohoo! Gain 2 bandage tokens. All right, I'll go ahead and take that and make sure they get each a bandage. And my Gunslinger can carry up to 6 in his saddlebag now because of his upgrade roll during the town visit in the previous video. All right, so I think that is it. They got the dock back. So that dock, that gives them 50 XP. They each get $100. It says each, yeah, if the missing person was brought back, they also gain the following words based on, okay, each hero gains, yeah. And so 100 and 100, and they get +1 health, +1 health. And I'll make a note of that on their character sheets, which you can download the PDF with this video. There's a link below. All right, that was cool. I mean, I got very lucky. I found 3 clue tokens pretty much immediately, which meant that this track didn't go down into the middle. Because if it had gone here, I would have had to roll 2 d6s, you know, and if it had gone here, I'd have had to roll 3 d6s, and the guy still would have been alive. So that's if those were my rolls, and they weren't. All right, the void enemies, the demons, by the way, were not void. They don't have void on their name. That's why they didn't get this +1 combat. So all in all, that was a pretty lucky mission for me. I'll get everything typed up and all my character sheets updated, and I'll get those added to this video. All right, that's all I have for this video. The next time you see me with Shadows of Brimstone, they will be returning to town with some cash in their pocket and some additional XP. They definitely don't have enough to make level 2, but I'll take every little bit of XP I can get. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me in this playthrough, and I'll be back with a new video of Shadows of Brimstone very soon. Until then, everybody, take care.